this was very fun. I'm glad we were able to review Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. Thank you guys for joining, but we're not done quite yet. I mean, it's time for everyone's new favorite game show, Chun-Li's Finances. That's right. We're going to be helping figure out how much it costs to live like Chun-Li in Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. Now, we do a game show like this on every movie review episode, at least we are going to now. We did one during the movie draft. It was just a general video game thing, but every single one of these is going to be based on the movie that we watch. Last time, Devin won. He won our very first game. That's why you might see a little trophy above his score there. I'm keeping track of who wins which game, and we're going to see who wins ultimately for the whole season.
What the heck?
Absolutely, absolutely. This time, in Chun-Li's Finances, I'm going to ask you guys 6 multiple-choice questions. There are going to be 3 choices each. You're going to buzz in by saying your own name, and you're going to pick A, B, or C. If you get it wrong, the other person gets a chance to seal. Obviously, it makes it easier for them because then they only have 2 choices. Any questions on this basic format here? Devin.
Are you when you talk about finances, it's just
talking about money.
Yeah, I'm talking about when she went to Bangkok, or like are you just talking about in general?
Well,
like,
we're gonna find out together, aren't we?
Okay. I just wasn't sure, like how poor was she or how rich was we'll see, I guess.
All right. I guess it's time to begin. For each correct answer, I'm going to give you guys 5 points. Question number 1. In Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li, Chun-Li grew up in a mansion in Hong Kong. I went to mansionglobal.com and looked at 37 mansions and penthouses that are currently for sale in Hong Kong. What is the average price of a mansion or penthouse for sale in Hong Kong today in United States dollars? All these questions have USD. Hong Kong dollars, the conversion rate's really weird and it's hard to scale it. It makes no sense. Well, it makes sense to them, but like it's not, it visually doesn't make any sense to us.
It doesn't make sense to me.
So, average price of a mansion or penthouse for sale today in Hong Kong. Is it A, $11,356,700, B, $9,320,800, or C, $7,401,000?
Devin.
I heard David.
I'm going C, 7 million.
David says C, 7,401,000. That is incorrect. Devin, you have a chance to seal.
I'm going to go A. I'm going to go with the highest number. I think that was the highest. I'm going to go A.
Okay.
Hey,
Devin
Joe
says,
Biden. Joe Biden's making everything so expensive.
Devin says A. A is incorrect.
Classic Ethan.
Classic. You got to pick B every time.
Yeah.
You got to pick B every time.
Classic Ethan move to just find the median between the two.
Sure. Question number 2. In Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li, Chun-Li attempts to research a Chinese scroll she has received while in her bedroom at a desk that has a G4 iMac, which is Ethan's favorite design of iMac. I went to eBay.com and looked at 20 recently sold listings of G4 iMacs in various conditions. What is the average price of a G4 iMac on eBay today? Is it A, $584, B, $327, or C, $206?
David.
B. David says B, $327. That is incorrect.
Damn.
I saw the strategy.
I really thought it was. Well, yeah.
Am I allowed to ask a question? What is Gen 4? Was that 2009?
It would have been period accurate with the film.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit older. Because I think they were going into their
It's 2020, and it's now 2024.
kind of
There's
look.
been like how many iMacs? I'm gonna go C. I'm gonna go small.
Devin says C, $206. That is correct. Devin is getting the first points of the game. Devin now has 5 points, and David has 0 points. David, I'm going to need you to step it up, man. I think I need you to get into the boots of Chun-Li and figure out how much it costs to live like her.
The boots of Chun-Li.
Question number 3. In Street Fighter, The Legend of Chun-Li, Chun-Li moves out of her mansion to bum around in Bangkok. As she leaves her old home, she walks in a heavy downpour of rain without an umbrella. I went to Kohl's.com and looked at 26 umbrellas at various sale and clearance prices. What is the average cost of an umbrella at Kohl's today? Is it A, $26.25, B, $22.63, or C, $17.21?
Devin.
David.
Went first.
C. For
Devin
clearance,
says-
C.
Devin says C for clearance, $17.21. That is incorrect. David, you have a chance to steal.
Cole's gone expensive.
I'm gonna go B.
David says B, $22.63. David, that's correct. David now
Wow.
ties
I would have gone the
Devin.
lower
He
one.
gets Cole's cash though. On top of that,
Whoa.
He does get Cole's cash on top. That's their gimmick.
So it
We're
works
all
out to
tied up,
17. So
5 and 5,
Right.
and we're halfway through today's game. On to question number 4. In Street Fighter, The Legend of Chun-Li, Chun-Li has a career as a concert pianist. I went to salaryexpert.com and looked at the average base salary of a concert pianist in Hong Kong. What is the
In
average
Hong Kong.
yearly salary of a concert pianist in Hong Kong today in US dollars? I had to convert these. Is it A, $66,723, B, $58,233, or C, $47,833?
Devin.
Devin.
I'm gonna go B.
Devin says B, 58,233. That is incorrect. David, you have a chance to steal.
saved again.
50-50 chance right here.
C. I think they're not paid very well.
David says C,
Well, in terms of-
$47,833. That is incorrect.
Wow,
Average
okay.
yearly salary of a concert pianist in Hong Kong is over $66,000 in U.S.
I
United
feel like
States
it's still
dollars.
not that much though. To be fair,
Over there.
I don't know what their
I
cost
think-
of living is, so it depends.
I think it.
Well, we know what her cost of living is because she lives in a mansion. But
Right. Yeah.
Hey, money doesn't really matter to her all that much. Speaking about money, question number 5. In Street Fighter, The Legend of Chun-Li, Chun-Li is shown taking the subway after her concert. I went to travelchinaguide.com and looked at the one-way ticket prices using the discounts granted by owning an octopus card for 10 different common destinations in Hong Kong from their typical boarding locations. There is a Hong Kong Disneyland. Most people come from central Hong Kong, then they go there, that type of thing. What is the average ticket price for a one-way subway ride in Hong Kong? Is it, and this is in United States dollars, is it A, $2.70, B, 95 cents, or C, 54 cents?
David.
David?
Now I'm second guessing. I wanted to say C, but I think I'm gonna go with B.
David says B, 95 cents. David, that is 100% correct. Yeah. David now
Whoa.
leads. Devin
Yep.
has a chance of tying
If it was
up.
in yen, I might know that because I've been looking at trains for Japan later. So this year, so I was like, oh please, it's not yen though. I'm like, I don't know the dollar to whatever they use in China conversion rate is at right now.
Also,
I was just
helpful.
thinking how much it costs, like where I live, to take like a subway, and I was like, it's probably a little bit less. So I was right.
yeah, one-way ticket
Nailed
too.
it.
And this is with a discount, by the way, too, because the octopus card gets you cheaper fare.
Oh,
Folks
see, I
at
wasn't
home,
thinking about the
I
octopus
forgot
card.
to update this question counter. It said we were on question 2 for 2 through 5, but now we're on the final question. Devin has a chance to tie up. There will be a tiebreaker. In Street Fighter, The Legend of Chun-Li, Chun-Li's father is a business tycoon who has made a fortune with his connections. The uber-rich have a tendency to play their wealth in various emergent financial systems. If he was in business this decade, he most likely would have left Chun-Li with a ton of worthless crypto and NFTs. What is the name of the crypto and blockchain adjacent service that siphons money off blockchain users by tricking them into thinking its UI and crypto wallet features are necessary for them to gamble all their money on NFTs. Is it A, MetaMask, B, Hyperion, or C, BitDodger?
Devin.
Devin.
I'm gonna go B. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Just
feel like
taking a
it's a
guess
total guess.
Devin says B, Hyperion. That is incorrect. David, you have a
Damn.
chance to steal. To win even more.
Bit Dodger just sounds fake, but maybe I think I'm gonna go Bit Dodger.
I was leaning towards that one, but I'm like, and this isn't 2017 anymore. I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like they're like trying to make it sound classy, but
Right,
I won't
yeah.
be surprised if it's C. That was my second guess.
David says C, BitDodger. That is incorrect. The correct answer is MetaMask. It's just
That sounds even worse.
They
That's so
just take a
stupid.
bunch of money. Because they make it look like, oh yeah, you need to use our service. I don't know. Those people lost all their money anyway. David wins with a total of 15 points, which I feel like is kind of poetic because last game Devin had 30 points and David had 10. So Devin tripled his score. David tripled Devin's score here today. So,
Wow.
David, congratulations.
Just not a money guy,
Have earned yourself a trophy.
You can take the green. I can keep the iron. Okay.
Hold that trophy up.
Yep. It's on the screen a little bit up higher. Yes, well, thank you guys for playing this game with me of Chun-Li's finances. Anything we want to say about Chun-Li before we wrap up the show?
Invest into Dogecoin.